To my knowledge, every state was caught unprepared for this recession in terms of building up a cash balance just for their unemployment insurance needs. And that's not too surprising.
Now, what he's talking about is that 25 states have run out of money to pay unemployment compensation. That is just one of many problems with the job market. Jeff, this is a tough one for states. They have fewer taxes coming in. If you want to raise taxes, you discourage the job market and you punish people as they're struggling to get out of a recession. It's a pretty tough problem.
It's a very serious problem, and I know it will surprise everyone here that the states are likely to turn to the federal government for help with this. I know it's shocking, but I think that we've seen a pattern that will be very hard to break, starting earlier this year with the economic stimulus plan. I think that states, private businesses, everyone who's in economic trouble has been taught that Washington is the place to go. And that is a serious problem that will take years for us to dig out of, but nonetheless, it is a state of mind that I think even Washington is going to have to wean itself from because there just aren't enough taxpayer dollars to fix all these problems, and there will be, I'm afraid to say, a lot of continuing problems into 2010.
Mort, let's take a look here at the unemployment rate. Since January of 2008, we can see how the unemployment rate has steadily increased. But there is another chart that shows you the monthly job losses, which have been, over time, getting smaller and smaller. That is somewhat encouraging, but we're still not there yet. And of course, you have to create a lot of jobs just to stay up with population growth.
Do you realize that you have to create 250,000 jobs a month for 5 years in order to get the unemployment rate down to 5%, where which we regard as normal? Right. The average over the last 20 years of job creation is 90,000 jobs a month. So the bottom line here is that we are going to have lots of unemployment for a long time to come, and that means that the middle class and the working class in this country is going to continue to get poorer, as it has under Clinton, under Bush, and will under Obama. And the very rich, the people who own banks and give each other bonuses and stuff like that, and our beneficiaries of the stock market increase will get richer and richer. And it's a problem that we do not know how to solve.
Charles, do you feel compelled to comment on this, or can I give everyone an opportunity for their headline?
I just want to say I never heard him as the angry populist. You got a pitch for it that you brought into the studio?
I don't know how to solve it. I'm not saying that you can tax the rich.
I wanted to give each of you an opportunity. Your headline on the economy or anything else from 2009, or a headline you see coming in 2010. Charles, I'll let you go first.
2010 will be the year of Iran. Only 3 outcomes are possible. A, there's going to be an Israeli strike. B, there's going to be a revolution which will attenuate the nuclear issue. Or C, the Iranian regime will either require or come up to the threshold of becoming a nuclear power. Each of them is a scary eventuality. Our hope is a revolution, but it's not at all probable. It might happen. We ought to do everything in our power to help it happen. It would obviate the other
long headline.
the other 2 outcomes.
All right, Mort.
Unemployment on Election Day 2010, 8.6%, still very high.
Ooh, that's a nasty one. Go ahead, about 15 seconds.
The Obama administration's list of legislative priorities is going to get shorter as his climate change legislation falters in the Senate and goes nowhere. Maybe a small energy bill, but that would just be a fig leaf. This is one part of the Obama agenda that's not going to make it.
Yeah, and Congress has steadily moved away from his 100% carbon auction. They've given that up altogether.
A long time ago.
All right, that's it for the panel, but stay tuned to see what happens.